Hey there. If you've accidentally come across this, I can't imagine that you would, because there's no way in hell that the YouTube algorithm should pick up on this, but you can just, I guess you can look at this stuff if you want, but I'm just making some home videos, so anyway. Alright, so, to future me and Brayden, and possibly kids who are watching this, I was thinking about kind of the 5-2 Love channel, that we watch, and I was like, you know what, it'd be really nice if we had something similar to that, like a little YouTube channel full of home videos that we could just, like, watch and stuff. you know, when we want to, like, remember things, especially since our memories are so freaking bad. And I know I'm writing a lot of it in my journal, but I figured it might be nice to have, like, a little video reminder of kind of how things were, and, like, our little pequeños 20 years from now could be like, oh, Mom was 19 at one point. She looks young. No, assuming YouTube's still around in 20 years. I hope it is, because if not, this will kind of be a whole waste of a lot of stuff. I don't know. Hopefully we'll get like a warning before YouTube shuts down if that happens. I don't know. I'm just gonna cross my fingers here. So what's happening in our life right now? We're planning our wedding. My brain's everywhere. And like, I know we don't need most of it. Like, we really don't. But, like, we're just trying to have fun. And I want to have some of those things. And I still haven't found a videographer. I need to find one of those. Utah is really weird. For being the land of weddings, there's a surprisingly small amount of wedding services available. Although, watch, after the wedding, suddenly, like, all of them are going to come out of the woodwork or something. I'm going to be so annoyed. But at least I got the makeup artist. Still need to find someone for hair. We got a caterer. Still need to schedule a tasting, but we have one. And we have one that'll probably work beautifully for us. Like a friend of Dad's fiance. No, not of Dad. The fiance of a friend of Dad's. And I got the dress and the veil and the jewelry. So, like, we're getting places. We have the basics in place. Like, we have Grandpa officiating. We have the venue. We have the dress. So, like, I will be walking down the aisle wearing something in a place, and we will be legally married. One way or another. Come hell or apocalypse. Yeah, and then we also just decided that it might be time to start preparing for a kid. We really thought about it for a long time, and we wanted one a year ago, but it wasn't the right time. We were just like, we were still in student housing, not last year, 2 years ago, I guess. Wow. When did we move in? Yeah, it was last May. So it's been a year now. And so, beginning of last year, we were in student housing. Okay, yeah, so like a little over a year ago. How about that? We were in student housing, and that would not have gone well. Plus, I was working at Arctic Circle, and then I got concussed, and then I was a fuel clerk, and you were a grocery store clerk that whole time, and we made okay money, but Lord Almighty, that would have been a mess and a half. Huh. But you just made career. Really exciting that you just made career. Well, at least we assume. We haven't actually gotten the paper saying it, but there's like a 0.08 something percent chance that you actually, excuse me, that you didn't make career. And with that comes really good insurance, which is good for natals. And then I was thinking about it yesterday because we were thinking about maybe, like, a couple of days ago we were thinking, well, maybe we could, and we were thinking about, well, like, what would we have to do, and we were thinking we want one, and you and I have really been talking about it this last, like, month and a half, like, when we want to start trying, like, August or November or whatever, and then all I could hear was everyone's voice in my head saying, "Oh, you're so young. Oh, you should wait. Oh, you're not ready, and your brain's not fully mature, and all that." And so I went into my wife's anonymous group, and I was like, "Okay, why?" And a lot of the responses I got were just like, it was like this really mixed bag. Allie, do you mind? Yeah, our cat's scratching at our bathroom door, by the way. She does this a lot all day long. We're gonna have to do so much repainting before we leave, or the landlord's gonna be so mad at us. But I do plan to repaint, and we'll be here for a hot second, so I suppose it's okay. Where was I? Oh yeah. And I want to remember kind of what like led up to Allie, so help me. What kind of led up to a future pitter patter, hopefully. And so on the responses I got, some of them were like, "Oh, I didn't. I wish I would have waited. I didn't even know who I was, and I thought life was this, and I didn't know my place in the world, and all of that." And apparently, it's also really common to be baby hungry at 19, and so I guess that's not entirely surprising. But like, I don't know. I know in Utah in particular, a lot of people just do it because they think it's the next step. So I think that might be part of what some of their issues related to. Because then there were others who were like, "Oh yeah, I'm glad I had them young," or some people who wish they'd had them young. And like, I don't know. I also like I've seen some of the posts on that thing, and a lot of them kind of have a hard time with relationships and stuff in general. So I don't know. I think women just don't know what they want nowadays. But anyway, I was reading through some of them, and I was going kind of through the checklist. I was realizing that thinking about it this time around feels different. Like normally there was a million things that we'd be like, "Oh, well, we have to wait for that. Oh, well, this won't work with that." And like we were worried about money and housing and where we were gonna put it, and we hadn't been together for very long, and all of that stuff, and we knew we wanted one, but it just wasn't the time. And then I was thinking about it yesterday, and I was like, it feels different. We have a 3-bedroom townhouse, so we have a bedroom for the baby. We make enough money to, get from day to day, and we're not living paycheck to paycheck. And like we have a cat. We did good with. We went up the hierarchy. First we got a plant, then we got a cat, and and yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, I think maybe it is just the right time. Like it feels right. Like we're ready. We want one. We're on the same page. We've been researching it for a while. We can afford diapers and stuff. And I think you and I have been through enough that we can, fairly comfortably say that we can, even when life gets stressful, that we'll make it through okay. Like we went through the, is this actually gonna work? And I think we're gonna be okay. So yeah, I started a little list of things for the nursery, and I've got the appointment with the OBG in June to fix the fact that I haven't had a period in a very long time. Thank you, birth control. I probably should have listened to my mother's warning, but here we are. I really did not like the IUDs and stuff. It just feels really weird to me. And yeah, but I have faith that like I'm not infertile now. Like I haven't heard of birth control making people infertile, so yeah, so in June I'll start getting that fixed. And we're gonna start like buying diapers and pacifiers and things so we don't have to buy that all at once and be all panicked and worried about it. And I was watching some like nursery making videos on YouTube, and one of them, they did a whole decorating the nursery video, and there's this, and I know you really wanted to be able to paint the baby's room, and they have this little like wallpaper. They found this little wallpaper thing that like it's like painting the room, but it doesn't damage the walls, so you can use it in rentals. So we'll be able to still customize the baby's room, which is nice. And yeah, we have a lot of crazy stuff going on. Dad opened up his ice cream truck. I'm supposed to go down there today, actually. My brain is a pile of mush. I feel like I'm all over the place. I've been playing so much Sims lately because I can't even think straight. I honestly can't. I'm forgetting things. I don't know who I am or what my name is. And yeah, I'd record what the house looks like right now, but it's not great, and I think we have enough memories of the house looking like a wreck to last us a lifetime. But yeah, that's kind of where our life is right now. I look tired because I am. It's been a long everything. It's been a long. Hi, future children, whether adopted or biological. This is your mama. Life was very crazy for us for the first little bit. First because we were struggling to survive, and now just because we have so much going on that we're doing. But we're so excited for you guys. We honestly are. And yeah, considering this is a home video, I don't really know how to end this, but that's just kind of how our life is, or how our life's going right now. Bye. I don't know. I'll record probably another one of these next week or something. I don't know. When I remember to. I'm not great at journaling. I'll either do it every day or I won't do it for 3 months, so. Hopefully next time I do a little home video, we'll have more done.